Compelling images taken beyond the cordon. This exhibition documenting one of the largest emergency response operations ever seen in New Zealand.
It's a very, very powerful set of images we've got.
Jeff Burns was part of the police's disaster victim identification team, tasked with the job of taking photos of those who lost their lives in the February earthquake, all 185 of them. This photograph taken of the collapsed PGC building is one of his own, taken just 3 days after the disaster.
It's like I'm actually still sitting in the helicopter looking out, taking the image. I guess I'm sort of living it over and over again, but looking at this image, I'm seeing sort of detail and things that I haven't actually ever noticed before. So I sort of look at it again, see something else, look at it again and see something else again.
Many of the photos showing a rare glimpse of the danger rescuers were put through following the quake. With search and rescue missions being completed in buildings where collapsed stairwells were being secured by chains.
Remembering that while this was occurring, there were still aftershocks rumbling through the city, and it was particularly unnerving.
But the scale of the disaster was something the team of 10 local photographers had never come across before.
We would take images under these circumstances. We'd take the camera down and we'd look around, and everywhere we turned was just destruction, and then we would go back to our office, destruction. We would go home, destruction.
The photographers were facing smouldering rubble burning their boots, shards of concrete flying as rubble was cleared, and the threat of buildings collapsing in an aftershock as they were making their way through the city.
It was a really sort of emotionally draining time, but I guess we were also in a very privileged position to be able to do what we were doing, very focused on what we were trying to do. It's all about returning loved ones back to their families. That's your absolute primary goal.
The 3-month exhibition gives locals and tourists a chance to take in what happened when the city was locked down.
It's been very well received by the public, both locals, some of whom are a little bit emotional about coming in and confronting it, but very grateful for the opportunity.
Bringing back their own memories of February 22nd.
It's one you'd rather forget, but some fantastic shots here. Yeah.
The photos are just a selection of the hundreds already featured in the Beyond the Cordon book. Emma Cropper, CTV News.